Just start off, overall thoughts now on back-to-back wins.
Yeah, excited. I'm excited for this program to see us persevere and stay committed to each other. And sometimes when you're building something that's special, it's got to go through the hard times. It's got to go through some rigid times. And if you're not strong enough to understand, there's going to be a bunch of comments indicative of kind of escalating that, if you will. If you're not strong enough to overcome it, you don't deserve to meet success. And here it is 2 years in a row with a whole lot of adversity. And we're playing football at the end of the season, and that's usually a mark of a team that has an understanding of how to win games.
Before that Wayne State game, I asked you if you could go on a similar run like you did last year, and there's a little hesitation from you at first.
Yeah.
If I ask that question now, what are your thoughts on going on a similar run as last year?
Well, we've won 2. We got 2 more to go. We're going to do the best we can.
Shaye Brown, I asked him how much this game has slowed down, I think, for him.
Yeah.
Is what it kind of looked like, just his development the past few weeks.
Yeah, he's been excellent. We're in there, and we're meeting, and we're doing everything we can to give him a step up with classroom stuff, and he's responded. And it's really critical. You got to have success with that kid. I don't care what level you're at. He's got to be a good player, and Shaye right now is just, his development has gone from here to here in 3.5 weeks. It's been excellent.
100-yard rusher, passer, completing over 60% of his passes, going for 200 yards. Is this kind of the offense you had envisioned last year before you guys went to a running quarterback?
Yeah, it's similar to what I've run in my past. Similar to what I am most comfortable with.
Wyatt's performance again, he had a huge game.
Yeah, Wyatt Jerson's a sophomore for us, and every great football team needs a great kid to hang their hat on when things get tough. And his football playing aside, his character and his toughness is just awesome. I love the kid. He's one of those guys that's going to continue to get bigger. He's going to get stronger. He's going to get faster, along with a lot of those guys. So an exciting time for us, an exciting time for Wyatt.
And then the blocked field goal time, but he had 3 touchdowns hauled off. What did you think of the
Huge.
play?
Huge. Those are character plays. Those are plays that are not usually executed, if you will. Those are character plays, plain and simple, and our guys understand how important it is to have character and deserve to win games, and that's how you win games. You get an onside kick on a poof deal. You block a field goal. You return a punt return and give the offense a short field. All those things are critical.
I'll start with Shaye. For you, this had to be the best feeling you've had out there so far. 63% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns. Just what was this game like out there for you?
It started off pretty rocky, but I mean, as an offense, we started getting more comfortable and started fitting in. And, we talked about things on the sidelines, and we really adjusted to what they did. So I think we just got more comfortable, and that felt good.
The speed of the game today, how did it compare to your first few starts?
Well, as I said last week, the Tech game was just madness. But now, I mean, it's kind of like I feel like I'm starting to belong here, and I'm feeling really comfortable right now.
Feel a lot more in rhythm.
Yeah, definitely.
With the running backs, receivers, everyone.
The more practice we get, the better timing I have with them all, and I feel like that's helped a lot. And they all have my back too. Since day one, they've all said, I'm ready for this, and they got my back, and they have.
And what do you have to say about your receivers today? They had some awesome touchdowns.
Yeah, my receivers are awesome. I feel like Coach O probably spoiled me a little bit with receivers, but yeah, they do. They make amazing plays for me. They're always open, it seems like, and especially when they catch the ball, they can even make plays after it. So, it's just my job to find them, and then that's it.
Marcus, have you seen the chemistry between you guys and Shaye grow as each week goes along here?
Yeah, the chemistry is growing tremendously. Shaye coming in, man. Matter of fact, me and him had orientation together, so we've been cool since day one. But the chemistry's growing. We're feeling good. We're feeling comfortable out there, and let's just keep this thing rolling.
For you, how have you seen that chemistry grow here the past few weeks? What was it like the first few outings with Shaye compared to today?
The first couple outings, we were in a situation where he was coming in for Dustin, and I think the game was kind of fast for him, and he was kind of missing guys here and there. But our job as receivers is to be where he needs us to be. And as each week goes by, we're trying to make sure that we're there when he needs us to be there, and then we can connect and we can make big plays happen.
Okay. Offense seemed to pick up in the second? Did you make some adjustments at halftime? Anything came through for you?
Of course, yeah. Every halftime we make adjustments. We go in the locker room, we see what they're doing, we adjust, and that's the great thing about Coach O and the coaching staff and Coach Knight. We make great adjustments at halftime, and we were able to come out and execute the game plan and be on the same page.
Morgan, for you, last home game here in Marquette, everything you've been through the past few years, how good did it feel just to get the win and close out with a win here?
I mean, don't get me started on the whole last thing. That's what gets me teared up. But you know, it was awesome. I mean, a lot of guys told me, you know, we're playing for you, we'll leave it all on the line for you, and just hearing that, you know what I mean, it's huge. And then for them to come out and actually just dominate, the guys on defense to dominate the way they did, I mean, it's awesome. I couldn't ask for a better win for my last home game.
What do you have to say about your defense holding off 3 touchdowns that were just a yard away from?
I mean, I kept joking on the sideline. I was like, hey, we can play defense on the other side of the 30. We don't gotta let them get in the red zone. But you know, we showed a tremendous amount of character, and to hold stout, to give up big plays, and as many penalties we had called against us, for us to get through all that adversity and just make those huge stops like we did. I mean, that's awesome. You can't ask for more from your defense.
Game was put away, but how much did it mean to get that last stop at the end there? Keep them out of the end zone.
Yeah,
Again at the one.
So some guys were like, "Come on, just end it." And I'm just like, "No way! This is the last goal line stand." I mean, I wanted to be in there. I wanted to be in there pretty bad, but I got pulled out. But it's still really cool to see the defense. You know, it was our backups. A lot of backups were in there, to see them stop the #1 offense for one more time. That's really awesome.